Spirituality and neuroscience, bridging ancient wisdom with modern science. Have you ever wondered if the ancient wisdom of spirituality could be more than belief? If it could be scientifically validated? What if the practices passed down through centuries were not just rituals, but powerful tools to enhance the brain, body, and soul? Today, we're exploring how the emerging field of neuroscience is revealing profound truths about spirituality, creating a bridge between the tangible and the transcendent. When we engage in spiritual practices like meditation, prayer, or mindfulness, something extraordinary happens in the brain. Neuroscientists have used advanced imaging techniques like fMRI to study individuals during deep meditative states, revealing fascinating insights into how the brain operates. A key area impacted is the default mode network, DMN, often referred to as the ego center. This is the part of the brain responsible for self-referential thoughts, the constant inner dialogue that centers around me. When we meditate or pray, this activity decreases significantly, leading to a state of inner stillness. In simpler terms, we momentarily step outside of ourselves, connecting with a larger, more expansive awareness. For instance, Buddhist monks who have spent decades practicing meditation show almost no DMN activity during their sessions. They report feelings of deep peace, interconnectedness, and a sense of dissolving boundaries between themselves and the universe. These experiences align closely with what many spiritual traditions describe as moments of transcendence. This shift in brain activity isn't just temporary. Thanks to neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself, regular spiritual practices create long-lasting changes. Neural pathways for calmness, empathy, and focus are strengthened, while pathways linked to stress and anxiety are weakened. Let's turn our focus to gratitude, a seemingly simple spiritual practice that has profound neurological effects. Neuroscience shows that practicing gratitude activates the ventromedial prefrontal cortex, a region of the brain linked to emotional regulation and feelings of reward. It also triggers a release of dopamine, the feel-good chemical, creating a positive feedback loop. When we express gratitude, whether through journaling, prayer, or simply reflecting, we train our brains to focus on the positive. This rewires neural circuits, making us more resilient to stress and more attuned to joy. Consider this. Researchers conducted a study where participants wrote weekly gratitude letters. Over time, not only did these individuals report higher levels of happiness, but their brains also showed long-term changes in areas associated with empathy and social bonding. Gratitude isn't just an emotional exercise, it's a rewiring of the brain. When you pause to appreciate the little things, you're teaching your brain to seek out positivity, creating a foundation for emotional and mental well-being. Mindfulness, a cornerstone of many spiritual traditions, has become a buzzword in modern neuroscience, and for good reason. Studies show that mindfulness practices enhance the prefrontal cortex, the brain's decision-making hub, and reduce activity in the amygdala, the region responsible for fear and stress responses. By practicing mindfulness, we teach our brains to focus on the present moment. This single skill has cascading effects: improved concentration, reduced anxiety, and greater emotional stability. Imagine you're caught in traffic. Without mindfulness, your brain may spiral into frustration or anger. But with mindfulness, you can notice the tension, breathe through it, and refocus on the moment. Over time, this ability to self-regulate becomes second nature thanks to the rewiring of neural circuits. Organizations like Google have introduced mindfulness programs for employees, leading to higher productivity and better interpersonal relationships. This is the power of combining ancient wisdom with modern neuroscience. Spirituality doesn't just impact the mind, it has profound effects on the body. Practices like prayer, meditation, and mindfulness have been shown to lower blood pressure, reduce chronic pain, and even improve immune function. Here's how it works. During spiritual practices, the body activates the parasympathetic nervous system, often referred to as the rest and digest system. This counteracts the fight or flight response, reducing cortisol levels and promoting physical healing. In one study, patients with heart disease who practiced mindfulness meditation showed improved heart health and reduced levels of inflammation. Another study found that individuals who prayed regularly had lower blood pressure compared to those who didn't. Spirituality, it seems, isn't just about the soul, it's about creating harmony within the body. Have you ever had a gut feeling, a sense of knowing without being able to explain why? Neuroscience is beginning to uncover how these intuitive insights may not be as mysterious as they seem. The enteric nervous system, often called the second brain, resides in the gut. This network of neurons communicates with the brain, influencing our emotions, decisions, and even our perception of reality. This might explain why many spiritual traditions emphasize listening to your gut or trusting your intuition. Intuition is like a muscle. It grows stronger with use. Practices like meditation and mindfulness quiet the mind, allowing these subtle messages from the body to surface. Neuroscience is only beginning to understand how this interplay between the brain and gut shapes our experiences. Critics often argue that spirituality and science operate in separate realms. But consider this: the tools of modern neuroscience are revealing patterns and effects that align closely with ancient spiritual teachings. For example, spiritual practices have long emphasized the importance of community, gratitude, and mindfulness, practices that neuroscience now shows are crucial for mental health and resilience. Far from being in opposition, science and spirituality are partners in uncovering the truths of human experience. As Carl Sagan famously said, "Science is not only compatible with spirituality, it is a profound source of spirituality." How can you incorporate these insights into your daily life? Here are some simple practices. Gratitude journaling. Each night, write down 3 things you're grateful for. This not only improves your mood, but rewires your brain for positivity. Mindful breathing. Spend 2 minutes each day focusing on your breath. This calms the nervous system and enhances your ability to focus. Community connection. Join a mindfulness group or attend a spiritual gathering. Neuroscience shows that social bonds are key to mental well-being. Meditative reflection. Take 5 minutes daily to sit in stillness, reflecting on your day and your intentions. This strengthens neural pathways for self-awareness and clarity. Despite the breakthroughs, much about the connection between spirituality and neuroscience remains a mystery. And perhaps that's the point. Spirituality invites us to embrace the unknown, to seek meaning beyond what can be measured. Science explains how, while spirituality explores why. Together, they create a fuller picture of the human experience. Spirituality backed by neuroscience isn't just about understanding, it's about transformation. It's about using these insights to live more intentional, connected, and fulfilling lives. What does spirituality mean to you? Is it about faith, connection, or inner peace? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's explore this journey together.